I was in the canteen and suddenly 3 powerful strikes hit and basically everything around me got completely covered with a thick layer of debris. I immediately ran out of the building and then I saw people frantically rushing towards their cars trying to escape the chaos. Just then, I heard a distinct, ominous buzzing sound overhead. I urgently shouted to them, "Everyone, take cover immediately." Almost instantly, there were 2 more devastating strikes. Following that, I clearly heard people screaming in terror, desperately crying out, "Help us! Please, someone call an ambulance quickly because we have many injured people here who need urgent medical attention."
The woman was covering her friend. When the explosion started, maybe it was everyone's car. Maybe they didn't make it to their cars to get away. Apparently, when the strike hit, they were near the car because her acquaintance was lying there right next to the woman, and he had several wounds that were visible.
Seven injured people were brought to the city hospital. One of them received outpatient care, while 6 are currently undergoing surgery. The injuries are severe mine explosive trauma, and full medical assistance is being provided.
2 children were admitted. 1 child is in serious condition with a mine explosive injury. The other is in moderate condition. A specialist is currently attending to them, and the children are in the operating room. We are hoping for the best.
We return to Zaporizhzhia, where the Russians attacked the recreation base at dawn. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has already responded to the strike that claimed the lives of 2 people. He posted a video from the scene of the shelling on his social media and stated that the attack had no military purpose whatsoever. It was aimed solely at intimidation. The president expressed his condolences to the families of the victims, and he noted that only increased pressure can force the Kremlin to seriously consider ending the war. TSN correspondent Kira Oves is now live with us from the scene. Hello, Kira. So tell us, do we know what condition the victims are in and whether the fires have already been extinguished?
Hello, Zolomia. We are now at the recreation center. As you can see, it has turned into ruins here after the Russian strike. As of now, it is known that 6 adults have been hospitalized already in surgery with severe shrapnel and blast injuries. Doctors are doing everything possible to save their lives. According to the authorities, there are no military facilities nearby. But it was this recreation center that the enemy chose to attack, striking here with at least 2 aerial bombs. We managed to speak with the base's security guard, Mr. Alexander, and his wife. They say that at the moment of the strike, there were 23 people vacationing at the base.
And I just wanted to relax. And then such a nightmare happened to me here. The first explosion hit, then the second one, and after 75 seconds there was a third one. I fell to the ground and then there were 2 more explosions. Why did I get up? Everything jammed up, I climbed out through a hole. Why are they shouting? Halfway out.
I called my husband on the phone. I asked if it was happening to them or not because he said, "Sorry for the expression, but it's a total mess here." I'm climbing out. Where was he climbing out from? Because the guardhouse was buried and at that moment he was inside. And then I called the kids and we came here because he needed medicine.
According to Mr. Alexander, the 2 people who died were those who ran out to check the car during the attack. Fires broke out at the site of the strike and 1 car was burning as well. At this point, emergency workers had already quickly extinguished all the fires at the base, but nearby in the forest, everything that can burn is burning, with heaps of branches and clouds of black smoke. Immediately after the strike, locals ran to the recreation base with tourniquets and provided first aid. 9 people had to be hospitalized, including 1 child in serious condition.
There were absolutely no military personnel or any government officials present, only young children with their loving families and just a small, close-knit group of friends gathered here.
We ourselves were on vacation here. We really liked it. Everything we needed, we had it all. Every opportunity, the pool, all kinds of cultural recreation, and now this has happened.
We even have damage across the entire resort complex. The building where people were relaxing is shattered. There's blood everywhere, shards of glass, and even a car has been damaged. There are almost no people left here. The vacationers who were here have already left after being injured, taken away by ambulances.